up, YouTube? It's your main man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another fucking video. Alright, so, update that I've got for y'all is I just read that the Seahawks are willing to trade Earl Thomas. Now, for some reason, every superstar that has been traded, or superstar that is out of their prime, or people that think they're out, that think these superstars are out of their prime, have been pretty much traded for a box of fucking crayons. Richard Sherman, of course, he didn't get traded. He just didn't re-sign and he left. Seattle released him. My bad. They didn't get shit for him. Bennett got traded for fucking a 7th round pick or a 5th round. I think it was a 7th round pick and some wide receiver. Who else got traded that was a big name? Jarvis Landry got traded for shit. I mean, these big names have been traded for nothing. So, when it comes to Earl Thomas, how do you expect the Seahawks to want what they want? Like, their asking price for Earl Thomas is, now, this is what I've read, a 1st round pick and a 3rd round pick. Fuck that shit. I'll give you a 2nd round pick next year and a 5th round pick this year for Earl Thomas. That's if we were to go get him. Like, that's my offer. I'm not trading my 1st round pick because we need that to get a linebacker. I mean, there are 3, maybe 4 linebackers that I want to see rookies in a Cowboy uniform next year. And I've already expressed who they are. But Earl Thomas, to me, with the secondary core that we got, the young core that we got, he's not worth a 1st and a 3rd round pick in this year's draft. I mean, I get it. I want to get rid of Heath. He's not a starter. Like, I honestly think the only other team he could maybe play for is the Browns. That's about it. And the way the Browns are looking this year, didn't they sign Carlos Hyde? And they got Duke Johnson still. They got Jarvis Landry. They got Josh Gordon, who's back. They got a decent offensive line. A decent offensive line, and their defense isn't too shabby. With Myles Garrett probably going to play a full season this year because he was hurt last year. And then didn't they draft a corner last year? So I don't even know if he'd be even good enough to even play for that team. So yeah, Heath has got to go. But to get Thomas, I'm not getting rid of a 1st and a 3rd round pick in this year's draft with some of the beast linebackers that I've seen. No. And then with Hitchens leaving and we need a linebacker, you're stupid. You're stupid. I'll give you a 2nd round pick and a 5th round pick. I'll give you a 2nd round pick next year and a 5th round pick this year. And maybe a player. A player or so. That's what I would do. Be like, no. You traded away and released your whole your top defensive guys for shit. And then all of a sudden, Earl Thomas, you want a 1st and a 3rd round? Get the fuck out of here. Now, granted, the Cowboys have 10 picks in this year's draft. So I would use those 10 picks to try to trade up. I would trade our 1st round and maybe a 3rd round and maybe another later round for a higher 1st round pick to get one of my linebackers that I've talked about. There's Tremaine Edmonds, there's Rashad Evans, there's Roquan Smith. I mean, come on. Like I said, we need help on the defensive side of the ball. The offensive side can take care of itself. With Zeke being back a full season, granted, God willing, don't get hurt. Dak Prescott, them making it more Dak friendly, because I want to get a receiver in the 2nd round. If they really want to make it Dak friendly, go out and get yourself a receiver in the 2nd round. Go up and get Christian Kirk out of Texas A&M. I've seen a couple mock drafts where they even have Christian Kirk going to the Cowboys in the 1st round, which is dumb because, I mean, maybe if he was like 5 inches taller, he'd be a top, 10 guy to go out and get. But with his size, because I think he's just north or just south of 6 foot. And with his size, no. I mean, he's fast, he can catch, and he can play. Boy can play. I mean, A&M's my favorite team to watch, so. But, that's just what I think. If we can get Kirk in the second round, trade up to get one of the linebackers that we need to help us out, because Hitchens is gone. I mean, granted, I think the Chiefs overpaid for Hitchens, in my opinion. To me, he's not worth $9 million a year. He's not, because he's a limited player. He's a limited guy in what he can do. Like I said, like I said before, when Sean Lee is playing, put him at his normal position and he fucking wrecks. But you take him out and you put him in Sean Lee's spot. I mean, he holds his own, like I've said, but it's not like he does when he puts in when he's, outside linebacker. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Earl Thomas. So what do y'all think? Y'all need to let me know. What do y'all think? Should the Cowboys go get Earl Thomas? And is he worth a first and a third round pick? Considering that we needed linebackers now, with Hitchens leaving. So, y'all hit me up. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out. Peace.